Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. Today I am in the sinkhole. That's right, the sinkhole. This is an area on the farm where we have buried tractors, this guy especially. So think about it. Somebody gives you instructions not to do something. The first thing you want to do is somebody says, don't touch the hot stove, is you want to touch the hot stove. Well, that is how this swamp hole has been for me. A few years back, my brother's like, go do some field work, but make sure you stay out all the wet spots. Well, this is the wet spot, and you can see the tire tracks that I'm standing in, and I'm slowly sinking as we're standing here. But I had real clear instructions to stay out of the hole. Well, everything looked really dry on top, so I kept inching our field implements closer and closer. And what ended up happening is I took our articulating tractor and the whole side kind of went like this into the hole, and I had a big problem on my hand. It took 3 other tractors and quite a few chains and about an hour worth of time to get me unstuck, let alone any damage that would have been done to the implements that I was hauling. And if you guys look around right here, you can see why you wouldn't want to farm this area. And it looks dry in the spring, but let me tell you, this is a very wet spot that should have been avoided. I know better, and other people know better too. Think about things that the Bible instructs us to stay away from, things to avoid, things not to do. And what we do in our human minds is we give ourselves reasons or make it sound okay, and we go ahead and do it. When we read through the Old Testament in 2 Samuel and also in 1 Chronicles, there's a story of King David who wants to bring back the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. And they build a new cart, and they move the Ark of the Covenant, and they put it on this cart, and they're bringing it back to them. And a man named Uzza, U-Z-Z-A or U-Z-Z-A-H, Uzza puts his hand on the Ark of the Covenant to balance it as they're pulling it with the oxen on the new cart. And the Lord strikes him dead, and he ends up dying. And there was thousands of people gathered to celebrate the bringing the Ark of the Covenant back into Jerusalem. And God had other plans that day. He put everything on hold. Just like me kind of getting stuck here with the tractor, my day, the plans had changed because I had disobeyed orders. And the men knew that that was the Holy of Holy, and they were not supposed to touch that. It was only supposed to be picked up on sheaves that were carried by the men designated in the Bible to carry the Ark of the Covenant. But he had put his hand on it to stabilize it, to keep it falling off. And I want you guys just to be kind of challenged as you receive instruction, as you glean information from the Bible, to make sure that you're following those instructions and not saying, oh, maybe a little bit here or a little bit there, or, oh, that's not going to hurt. I just would encourage you guys to think about that and kind of hopefully put the two together in your mind. I would encourage you guys to stay out of spots where you're going to get stuck. Run the other direction. Look for the high ground. Don't go where your feet are sinking. And that's my challenge for you guys today. Thanks for joining me in one of my not so finer moments out here in the swamp hole. Remember, mirror your maker and journey with Jesus today.